3 months ago, I parked my fishing boat in my own driveway. I just returned from a weekend trip and planned to store it in my garage the next day. But before I could even close my front door, I had a notice from the HOA stuck to my mailbox. Remove the boat within 24 hours or face daily fines. At first I thought it was a joke. The boat was clean, parked on my own property, and had only been home for 20 minutes. I called the HOA to explain. Their response: boats are a visual nuisance to the neighborhood. That's funny because the president of the HOA parks his RV in front of his house every single week. So I asked for an exception. Denied. I asked for 48 hours. Denied. I even showed them pictures of 5 other boats parked in driveways around the neighborhood. They claimed those were grandfathered in. Convenient, so I paid the fine. Then I got mad. And then I got creative. You see, my house backs up to a small retention pond. It's technically considered untouched natural space. But here's the kicker. The HOA owns it. And by their own rules, they are responsible for maintaining it, except they hadn't touched it in years. So I did some digging. I filed a few public information requests. Turns out the HOA had illegally rerouted water from the community drainage system into this pond to save on irrigation costs for the community garden, and that overflow was causing minor flooding right onto my backyard. So I hired a hydrologist, got the proof. Then I filed a complaint with the city. 1 week later, the city slapped the HOA with a violation and ordered them to fix the drainage. Their solution? Build a temporary wooden walkway across the pond. To access the valves? Here's where it gets wild. During construction, I legally parked my boat. This time on a small patch of land near the walkway that also technically belonged to the HOA, but was adjacent to my backyard. I was making a point. If this is your land, then your own rules apply here. They threatened to tow it, but I had cameras. I had documents. I had proof that their pond drainage had caused $3,200 in property damage to my yard. I gave them 2 options. Drop the fines, fix my yard, and leave me alone, or go to court. They refused, so I went public. I shared everything: documents, photos, emails, and a local Facebook group. It went viral. Within 72 hours, 5 board members resigned, including the president. The city stepped in, and guess what? With no volunteers left, the remaining board had to paddle small dinghies across the pond themselves to manage the flooding every week. As for me,